Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 5. I can't believe we've already made it to the midway point of our course. It happened so quickly. I do want to tell you that I'm quite impressed with the thought and effort you put into your discussions and your assignments so far. This week, we're diving into ethical frameworks and social systems and value systems. These are two key components that help shape how we understand the world in which we live and how we engage with social issues. As we've seen in previous modules, society's understanding of social issues is largely influenced by how it defines itself. But that's just one piece of the puzzle. Individuals also develop their interpretations of social issues based on personal values, experience, and ethical beliefs, and often these perspectives don't align. What society defines as ethical may not always match what an individual thinks is right or wrong. This is where ethical frameworks and value systems come into play. While they're similar, they're not the same. Ethical frameworks are structured guidelines that help determine right and wrong, while value systems are internal beliefs that shape our judgments. Think of the ethical systems as the universal rules and the value system as the personal filters through which we interpret those rules. Now, while ethical standards vary across disciplines, most revolve around one key principle: do no harm. This is especially true in the natural and social sciences and in medicine. Researchers in these fields must present unbiased, factual information and follow ethical guidelines to ensure integrity in their work. But ethics also plays a role in everyday decision making, whether in business, politics, or a personal life. To put this in perspective, let's consider how different value systems might shape an ethical decision making. Imagine somebody with a Machiavellian value system, one based on cunning and opportunism. Their interpretation of ethical standards would focus on decisions that benefit them, regardless of a broader impact. On the other hand, a person with a utilitarian perspective, where the right action is the one that maximizes overall happiness and overall goodness, would likely approach ethical decisions that make a focus on the greater good. So why does this matter? Because our values are shaped by culture, upbringing, and personal experiences. They guide our ethical decision making and influence how we view social issues. Think about it. Companies and professional organizations have ethical frameworks that align with their mission, but individual employees bring their own value systems into the workplace. When these align, there's harmony, but when they don't, conflict can arise. This is why social sciences are so important. We live in a world of complex challenges: climate change, war, economic inequality, and many of the issues you raised in your week 4 outline. And understanding these issues requires interdisciplinary collaboration. Social scientists from different fields, economics, sociology, psychology, political science, anthropology, all work together to analyze problems and find solutions. For example, social science research has been instrumental in shaping policy and driving social change. Take the work of Professor Neil Ward. He studied environmental sustaining farming practices. His research led to government practices that benefit farmers, local economies, and the environment. This is a great example of how the social sciences can create real-world impact. So as you move forward with this week's discussion and journal assignment, I encourage you to think critically about how ethical frameworks and value systems shape your understanding of social issues. What values do you hold most important? How do they influence your perspective? And how social sciences can help us navigate ethical dilemmas in our world today. Keep asking questions. Keep engaging with the material. And most important, keep thinking critically. I'm looking forward to your insights this week. And remember, ethics is not just about rules. It's about understanding the why behind our decisions. I look forward to your discussion posts, and I look forward to your responses to each other. See you in cyberspace.